All right, everybody. The update that I think we all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chris Thorne Show. What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Chris Thorne. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you are watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got another update about the young man that was abandoned down in South Haven, Mississippi. And some of y'all probably gonna like this one. So let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, again, now we know the young man's name. His name is Sergio. And I think these two has been named as well. I think the guy name is Jeremy, something like that. I could be wrong. And I think this chick name is Reese, some shit like that. I don't know, but we gonna get right into it now. This is not gonna be long at all. So let me get them out the way, and let's let y'all hear this fuck shit that's going on. Unfortunately, there's no video. I don't like doing these news without the video or whatnot, but you know it is what it is. But here we go. They say two Memphians are facing federal charges for kidnapping a little boy who was abandoned earlier this week at Mid-South Goodwill. At a Mid-South Goodwill, excuse me. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, 34-year-old Jeremy Fitzgerald and 29-year-old Turliscea Turner. I don't know. I heard a lot of people saying Reese. You know, I guess that's the nickname or something. I don't know, but I was hearing the name Reese, but I guess this is her real name. Turliscea Turner. Both of Memphis are facing federal charges for kidnapping. There go Jeremy right there. I'm guessing these scars came from when he was trying to get away from the police. The police say the 2-year-old boy was dropped off at the Goodwill in South Haven, Mississippi, Monday with a bag of clothes and a note. The suspects were taken into custody later the same day. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, Fitzgerald offered for Turner posing as his sister to babysit the toddler while he and the boy's mom went to Nashville overnight December 14th. While Fitzgerald and the child's murder were in Nashville, investigators say he tried to force her to work as a prostitute and he left her there when she refused. The U.S. Attorney's Office says Fitzgerald spoke with the child's aunt and demanded money for the boy's return, all of which Turner was aware. Again, like I said, when I first did this story, you know, you as a woman, how could you participate in something like this? And you as a woman may have children, can produce children, and you participate with a man doing shit like this. Hey, boy, evil all up in the world. So y'all took this child and demanded a ransom, pretty much. What the fuck? The next morning, investigators say Fitzgerald, Turner, and an unknown person drove the child across the state line to South Haven, where they stopped at a gas station, and Fitzgerald walked the boy over to the Goodwill store. That's where y'all fucked up if y'all crossed that line. Or that South Haven, that's where y'all fucked up at. South Haven Task Force offers recovered surveillance video that showed Fitzgerald, Turner, and the boy with their vehicle, which was spotted later in the day in Shelby County. Investigators say Fitzgerald crashed the vehicle when law enforcement responded. He went to the hospital with minor injuries. Deputies found Turner later inside a nearby Kroger wearing the same clothing as seen in the surveillance video, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. Fitzgerald and Turner each face possible sentences up to 20 years. 20 years to life in prison with 5 years of supervised release and a $250,000 fine. And I think that's the end of that. So, guys, and I think there's a Tennessee bureau I might go to. It probably go into more detail, but I think it's pretty much saying the same thing. But I'll go look that up later and see if it got more information in there, and I'll look it up. Um, Again, like I said, the big thing is give me, you got a woman that's participating in this. You a woman, you can produce life and give birth to children, and you're gonna help a man do some crazy shit like that. That's the main thing that's getting me. But now, here's the big question right here: where does that lead the mom? Could it be a possibility she was telling the truth this whole time? That this is what's happened. Apparently, according to what they saying, a lot of us had speculation about the mom, but she may just have been telling the truth. But there's still a lot of questions that need to be asked. You claim you don't leave your children with anybody, but from the sound of you, it sound like you barely knew these people, and you left your child with this man's girlfriend, even though he passed it off as his sister, but you left your child with someone sound like you barely knew. All right. And then here's one of my main questions is, before you jumped in, we're going to go to Nashville. What did he say initially y'all was going up there to Nashville for? Now, if I already read that, then my bad. I must have missed that. But that would be one of my questions, what did he initially say that convinced you to go with him up to Nashville? What did he say initially that was going to happen, or what y'all was going to do that turned from that to him trying to sell you? That's what I want to know. Again, my door's always open. If she want to talk, hey, come on, talk. But for what I'm hearing, she has deactivated her Facebook. I don't know if she was told to do that or if she was just getting too much hate comments. I don't know. But I was told she deactivated her Facebook. Also, I saw a screenshot where somebody claiming to know her say that she has multiple children and she had lost all of them except for this boy. But for what we know now, the boy's in the custody of CPS, and I'm assuming she's fighting trying to get the boy back. So and as we all heard, the CPS got to determine if she's gonna be fit enough for them to get that young man back. All this shit is crazy. All this shit is crazy, And if she didn't know these folks the way she did, then all this could have been avoided, man. You could have just stayed at home. You could have just stayed at home, But then again, that's my opinion. Who am I? But again, we all can agree on this one thing. At least this boy is safe. Because from what I just read right here, it could have been much worse. It could have been much worse. They could have declined his demands, and they could have killed him. But thank God they didn't. But anyway, guys, y'all tell me what y'all think about this. How y'all feel about this? Saying, are some of y'all willing to let the mom off the hook now, since we know this? Or what, But I'm going to say this before I go. If I am wrong in my assessment of this whole story, at least by her, and I want you to listen to me good, I humbly apologize if I'm wrong. Well, I apologize. A lot of us probably did have you wrong. But, you got to understand, this story just sounds so bizarre. But look like we getting the half-truth right here, unless this lady and this man come out and say something different. But other than that, though, I humbly apologize to you. All right, your man Chris Thorns, and I'm out. Peace.